Okay, let's try something. The bird cage? Did you bring the bird? It's empty. Oh, come the fuck on. So what if we paint the bird there? And then we paint the cage there. We painted a house for the bird, huh? Oh, but it flew above the window now. Cat this time, but I want the bird too. Cat's going after the bird. Over here, bird. Well, welcome back. This is your home, but you're a different color than my shell. Maybe I'll make you the same color instead. The victim was discovered in the studio, having suffocated themselves until they turned purple. Okay, I figured it out. Okay, I didn't realize they were gonna move all over the fucking place. No, girl, no. There's nothing wrong with you. Fuck, you wanna be in my hand all day? Here you go. Now you're in my hand. No, you're getting held by your fucking strap today then. That's what you wanted? But it can't move, so I need you to call it over. Nope. You painted a house for the bird, Oh, but it flew above the window now. We'll make it come into the bird cage. You wanted attention so bad, I'm treating you like a friggin' dog would. A cat this time, but I want the bird, too. The cat's going after the bird. Over here, bird. Well, welcome back. This is your home. And you're the same color as my shawl, too. I wish I could hold you, but it'd be nice to talk to you through the cage. Now I'll have a way to pass the time. The bird is in the bird cage. I hope it doesn't peck her. Rain again. It's been at it since yesterday. Is your gloomy nature summoning it? I mean, I like the rain. Though as a painting, I do prefer the dark. That's enough for today. Go back to your room. Okay, bye, friend. It won't open. This door feels ominous. Oh, shut the fuck up. Dog? What the fuck is wrong with you? I won't fall off the fucking couch, asshole. I sit down. Huh? The main issue here is why this painting alone is cursed. I haven't heard of any of the other existing The Girl with Blue Flower paintings being cursed at all. Does it have something to do with the person who painting this one? This painting includes no signature, but I was able to discover one thing through researching its previous owners. The owner of the gallery, the sculptor, the landlord. Yes, the painter must have been R10, open parentheses, $AP 0% at OC2. Ah, the mechanicus, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. But he has already passed away. This painting's first victim was none other than the one who owned the plot of land the painter's studio was built upon. This is only a cursory conjecture, but I believe something dreadful must have happened between the painter and the model. The girl with the blue flower seems to have completely disappeared from history after that. No one knows of her. Assuming that this painting was in fact the last in a series, it's possible that the girl's enmity entered the painting and cursed it, after which she proceeded to kill, or maybe kiss, who knows. Maybe it's kiss. We're gonna be positive here. Maybe that's what we get. Maybe we get ghost kisses afterwards, huh, doggo? I hear a loud noise coming from the window. It's pouring outside. I can't see the ground, but I can hear the raindrops. Every once in a while, there's thunder. Well, that's no good. I'm scared of thunder. Ooh, a skull? That little bird went off somewhere. The things you paint disappear so quickly. At this rate, I may never be completed. I wonder if you'll disappear soon, too. But then, where would I be? I'll give you one final chance. Let's play a game. A game? If you win, maybe I'll let you use those steps. There's a staircase, but the stairs are disconnected. Can I get out of here if I climb it? Only if you win. Day 4. Oh my god, did you really just want attention? First, you need to find 5 treasures. As an artist, I'm sure you know what those are. But if you need help, feel free to ask. There's a skull. It's fake, right? It's an empty teacup. I thought for sure maybe I could use the seeds to bribe the bird. I am literally giving you constant attention. What do you want? Oh god, you're about as annoying as this painting is, huh? That was weird. It's too dark to see anything. Isn't there a lamp somewhere? I mean, I would say just use your phone, but it looks like it's a flip phone from like 1994, so maybe not. There's an unlit lamp. That's weird, it's lit every night. I might be able to investigate that dark room with this. I'll take it with me. No, don't you start crying just because I set you down. There are containers with brushes and paints. They seem pretty worn out. How you doing? She's relaxing on the bed. She doesn't look relaxed. It looks like she's fucking dying. Is this a painting of some room? If you need help, just ask. Okay. Oh, wait. There is no ask option. Too dark to see anything. If I could light this lamp, but I don't have anything to light with it. Maybe I should try talking to her with the painting? Yeah, let's try talking to our friend. I guess we just call her Blue? Or are you having difficulty in the dark? Then look at what's right under your nose. Here, use this to light your lamp. I have a light now, but I doubt it'll last long. I need to look around before it dies. Doggo, this is time sensitive. I need you to not be stupid. Okay, back in the box then. I need to look around before it dies out. I put down the lamp. There are frames everywhere, but here. Did there used to be a painting here, too? Oh, a book. There's a book down here. Did I miss this before? It seems like a diary, but the inside is too splotched to read. My phone's buzzing. Weird, it stirred me at the bottom. Among still life paintings, there is a particular style known as vanitas paintings that are meant to symbolize the emptiness of life. The motifs they use may seem arbitrary and insignificant at first glance, but they each represent something profound. Though they can be interpreted in many ways, I'll use an example from one of the works displayed in my gallery. A musical instrument represents the transience of life. A candle or lamp represents life's ephemerality. A book or scroll represents the futility of earthly knowledge. A crown or jewel represents the vanity of life. Finally, a skull represents death. She rules over as death herself. One cannot possibly hope to win the Reaper's game. My spirit, too, has been exhausted. At the very least, I should give her a home in my gallery after all her wanderings. Surely a decent painter will find her there. Ah, yes, I know. I'll put you in the darkest room in the gallery. Whatever possessed me to take this painting home with me? This place is familiar to me. Yes, that painter's studio. Yes, this is precisely like that basement room where the painting lay abandoned. I am caught in a nightmare. Why did I take that painting? Will I never see my wife and child again? She is whispering in my ear, imploring me to paint her. Did she have me confused with that artist? Oh, Lord, forgive me for neglecting my art classes when I was a child. I always received failing marks for my meager compositions. No matter how many I paint, I cannot compare. Nothing is her equal. My time is running out. Stop pacing about the room and paint her, curse you. The lamp went out. I should hurry and get out of here. I left the lamp in the middle of the room. It'll be hard to find it in the dark. The withered tree is wearing a crown. I'm gonna put you outside. Do you understand me, dog? There's no excuse. It'll be hard to search without a light. I should look elsewhere for now. It's an angel blowing a trumpet. A trumpet? Okay, so let's see. So we found the crown, the book, the lamp, the music, and the skull, right? So that's all 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So we found all the things. Oh, but let's make sure that we paint them in the right order, right? So, the music, the lamp, the book, the crown, the skull. Seems you found all 5. Her feet. Okay, now put everything you gathered on the bed here, in the right order, mind you. I think I've been too picky about the colors, so I'll leave that up to you this time. That's no lie, promise. I'm not that evil. Nah, you're not evil. First, how about something an angel plays? Blown by an angel to sing the end of the world. Obviously yellow. Correct. You have my compliments. Is this a good color? So the next is something glittery that you wear on your head. I want a red color. Yes, that's correct. Are you sure about the color? Well then, next is something you open and look through. The book? And it's going to be a green book, because I like book. Oh, I guess it's blue. That's right, you're so clever. Do you like that color? Okay, then the next one is something that gives a wavering light. Oh, but you mustn't light it. That would make it far too bright in here. Great. Yes, perfect. Did I make it too easy for you? Now, the last one is something you will become in the future. Ooh. Is it dead? And then purple like the shark. Precisely, that's everything. Please take a short break while I prepare. Prepare for what? Well, now that everything is ready, shall we begin? Sure! The motifs I painted are lined up in the air. I'll choose one treasure out of the 5 here, and hide it. Then you have to bring it to me, before the sand runs out and your time is up. An hourglass. Make sure you paint it the exact same color. Okay, well that'll be easy then. You painted them, so you should remember, right? I'll only allow you to get the color wrong once. I wonder how long you'll last. She took the crown. Not bad. Here, I'll give you a reward. You feel like royalty when you wear this? Well, on to the next. She took the lamp. Correct. Here's a prize. There's no need to light up a room, unless you're looking for something. Oh no. You're missing death. You can't be without death. What's wrong, girl? Come on. Nicely done. Is this a hint at your future, I wonder? I think you're fine for now. Well, on to the next. The piss trumpet. Piss trumpet. Exactly. Not the plan that will save you or anyone else. Well, on to the next. Oh, you're missing the crown again. Not bad. Here, I'll give you a reward. You feel like royalty when you wear this? Well, on to the next. Well done. But the game has only just begun. She's still going? I can't hold on for much longer. There must be some sort of hint that I've heard... Oh. I've heard many accounts of deceased spirits entering into dolls that they treasured in life. In fact, I've collected a number of such belongings myself. Perhaps this space itself could be thought as a manifestation of the painter's memories. Why else would her desired motifs conveniently appear out of nowhere? And that begs the question, where exactly was she painted? The rooms that lie beyond the door scattered about the studio. Yes, I'm drawing close to the origin of the curse, I know it. But my spirit has exhausted itself in the face of her little games. Is there something I've overlooked? But what? As it's said in some countries, the darkest place is under the candlestick. People often disregard what's right under their noses. No, it's no use. She's watching me. I can feel my consciousness fading. I pray that the one to come after might find a way to lift this cur. Come on now, time for the next round. Oh dear, your soul is at its limit. It's stopped shining, even though I'm nowhere near finished. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Everyone grows old and dies in the end, but paintings are everlasting. We never grow old, nor do we die. You should be singing my praises. An unsettling inky stain stretches from the easel. I thought this used to be the head of a sculpture. The other people all put up such a fuss, but you seem oddly calm. Perhaps you gave up from the very start? You're just as morose as me, Speaking of which, there was one other who had a shadow cast over them like you. Who was that, I wonder? And when were they here? The decades seem like an eternity now. A shadow. O, open brackets, 2, close parentheses, open parentheses, pound, RA0, PA, PF, BOK, open parentheses, 3 at, open parentheses, at, close parentheses, star pound, RAL, AL, FHIUT, open parentheses, HALKFI, at, Y. Will you listen to the story of this portrait of mine? The story of the vivid, regrettable week we spent together, and of her. Okay, back in the box. What color will your soul shine in the end, Good night. And of her final moments. My services have been hired, and today marks the beginning of my work. I will paint a portrait at the request of the wealthy old man who lives at the edge of town, though foul rumors have been spreading among the town's artists regarding him. I approach the mansion, treading through a ravishing garden filled with flowers. First, ensuring that I'm presentable, I ring the bell at the entranceway. A servant guides me through the ill-lit, oppressive interior. I never see the old man who is my employer. He's in his private room, it seems. I'm led to the top floor. As soon as I step inside, my foot hits something. An apple. It rolls across the tenebrous room to where she stands. The reputed balloon flower lies in her hair. But what stands out all the more to me is the color of her limpid eyes as she peers at me. That was... Just how long are you going to sleep? It's rude to neglect the painting of a lady. It's back to the first painting. Are you listening to me? You are the next painter, aren't you? If you insist on making me wait, I'll erase you. Huh? I recognize you. Is this the second time we've met? You're rather eccentric to have come back here. If it's difficulty you want, I can oblige. First, I should serve my guests some food. Would you bring me an apple and a knife? She wants a knife this time? Knife is probably in here, right? There's a knife. Don't point it at anyone. For Pete's sake, good job pulling another painter into this mess. Hope the child takes to this one at least. Here he comes already, asking to borrow a knife. The previous painter couldn't peel an apple for the life of him, poor thing. Oops, mustn't stare. We'd better beat a hasty retreat before we're trapped in the aftermath, too. How many days will this one last, I wonder? An apple? Okay, I guess maybe this is the only 2 rooms. It's a painting of a girl sitting on a chair. Her pose is slightly different from before. Her hands are folded in her lap with the palms facing down. Don't slice your finger as you paint it. First give me an apple, then the knife. I'll slice your neck if you can't outperform me. I'm quite talented at peeling things now. I'll cut up this luscious apple for you. This isn't how it went last time. Is the painting changing? Would you peek the sheet over me so I can peel it? I need to focus. Ow! Sorry to make you wait. You can take it off now. I'm not as good at this as I used to be, The poor apple. Could I ask you to do it since you're so talented? If you're slower than me, you'll see. Uh-oh, I fucked it up. First, I should serve my guests some food. Would you bring me an apple and a knife? Okay, I got you. No, stop it, dog. What a nice cut. Could you also bring me a knife to peel it? Okay. The knife? That cut. Okay, don't worry, we'll put the sheet over you. Ow! If you're slower than me, you'll see. Yellow. Okay, this one's a little more tough, isn't it? It moves a lot faster. Where are you painting that? Give it to me. I can't hold the brush anymore. Duh. I should know that. Okay. Watch this. I'm gonna paint it. No! Don't be a dog. I kind of like this girl. Oh my, I ate all of it. That apple was so good I couldn't stop. Oh dear, it's about time to get my beauty sleep. Hurry and cover me. The light is my worst enemy. Surely you know the routine by now. Oh, the lamp isn't there. I sit down on the bed. A wave of exhaustion crashes over me. Do I really have to do it all over again? The first day went wretchedly. I'd heard the rumors, but I never considered they could be true. The second I went up to open the curtains to let in some light, she flew off the handle. morning, and yesterday's fatigue must have covered me. Upon peeking out the window, I discovered that it's raining. I hastily make my own to the room which helps. I cannot help but wonder what mood my mother, that girl, is in today. Regrettably, I quickly realized she is as ornery as ever. Apples, pineapples, and fruits of all kinds fly at me. It's all I can do to evade. All at once, she declares the painters must take great care in what cues they use, and has an effect of plate of macaroons. Each time I visit the kitchen, I invariably receive piteous glances from the servants. I came here to paint a portrait, not to conduct a tea party. I fell asleep again. An old painting hangs on the wall. A boy and a horse. Are you gonna relax? Ow! Oh my, what a magnificent landing. I didn't take you for an athlete. Anyway, it's past noon. I tire of waiting. It's tea time. I'll get thirsty if I only have macaroons. I'd like some freshly brewed tea, please. There's an empty teacup. An old plate. It's important to change the fragrance and color. I look forward to a variety of hues and flavors. Make sure you give me the tea. Did I do it? That was wonderful. The shawl on her lap turned purple, but it's not because the tea spilled on it. Do try to wake up early tomorrow. You still need to paint me after all. Good night. Yeah. I sit down on the bed. I feel like my consciousness is slowly merging with something. I'm scared to go to sleep. But if I don't, I won't be able to wake up early tomorrow. The second day ends without much progress having been made. Her ill temper is issue, though, but the poor lighting remains my main obstacle. The maid says she insists the curtains stay closed because the setting sun is too bright. Consequently, the room is so dim that I can only faintly make out the girl's features. We could use a different room, except there's no guarantee that she would allow it. Myriad world-class portraitists were chosen for this job before I. Yet the old man was never satisfied with their work, ever seeking new painters. As the wealthiest person in town, every artist sought desperately to gain his favor. Artists. But everyone returned from their work with a scowl on their face and grumbling. Do not agree to painter. Nothing in this life is worth it. And so rumors spread for quite some time, until they were finally wiped from memory. It was then that the old man sought my services, despite my being a landscape painter. Her mood is foul again today. Something about her pet bird having escaped. Today it's a painting of a bird cage, but something's weird about it. My bird? My little pet bird is gone. It's because you weren't keeping watch. The bird cage in the painting is empty. I saw a shadow. It was a cat. A jet black cat. I saw it run into that bed over there. It's too dark to see if there's a cat or not. Find that black cat. If you don't, I'll blot you out instead. I would welcome any number of friendly cats, but not bird-ending ones. Drag it out that instant. Then I can give it the punishment it deserves. I need to find that cat fast. The cat is sleeping in a rather acrobatic position. It's gone. I think I heard something break. I heard a plate shatter inside. It's that cat from before. It's striking a weird pose. I wonder if it has any significance. Disappeared again. I've memorized 2 poses now, but maybe I should keep following it? Maybe in this room? There's a cat tail poking up from between the door. If I open it, I should be able to see the whole cat. Whoa. Hunting down the black cat that snuck its way inside the manor was an ordeal and a half. Evidently, it broke a plate upon fleeing to the kitchen, such that I garnered glares from the servants in its stead. I glimpse it skimpering down the hallway, but it slips through an open door before I can catch it, and so my chase continues. The room beyond the door is as dark and dismal as the girls. I burn my lamplighter to track down the black cat as it has melted into the room. A wall stares down at me. Portraits cover every inch of it. These must be the works of the other artists. The girl enshrined in the paintings gaze at me. Will I truly be able to surpass them? One painting above the hearth is different. Looks older than the rest. Depicts a small boy beside a stream. He appears to be holding a bird cage. Though the painting is greatly deteriorated, I can make out another person behind the boy. Someone gently watching over him, holding an umbrella. If you want that painting, I'll give it to you. There's hardly any reason for me to hang on to it. She isn't there anymore. Take it and get out. Get back to your job. There's the kitty. It's the cat that was caught in the door. Ah. What's taking you so long? I'm done waiting. Paint it this instant. I shouldn't keep her waiting any longer. It's time to face some judgment, cat. Now show yourself, you cursed thing. Where is it? He's invisible on the black background. It's not nice to tease you now. I'll turn you to onyx instead. The studio of the missing artist was searched, but nothing unusual was found other than an inky, human-shaped stain. I don't need any more cat sketches. Actually, I think I've seen a cat pose like this before. It's too dark. Even if I paint a black cat here, it won't. I would welcome any number of friendly cats, but not bird-eating ones. Drag it out this instant. I wonder, do I paint it white? Let's see. No, 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 that's the wrong color. Next. Yeah, I see what's going on. Let's see. No, no, that's the wrong color. Next. Okay, I think I messed it up a little bit. Let's see. No, no, that's the wrong color. Next. I can't hold the brush anymore. My vision's fading. Okay. So this has to go all the way up. And we're going to paint like a negative image of the black cat. Is that it? No, that cat isn't the right color. I think this cat goes on this side. Okay. Is that it? No. Next. Okay. Those cats are all the wrong color. Oh, I found it. Look, in the middle. That's it. I caught it. The black cat is inside the birdcage. You're the one who ate my bird, aren't you? I wonder, it could be a false accusation. I'll never, ever let you out. But I guess it isn't nice to steal your freedom away. You're kind-hearted, aren't you, Painter? I'll give this cat to you as a reward. You seem the type that animals flock to. That was exhausting. Let's call it a day. Come to think of it, I feel like I was searching for something. But what? Kitty. I wonder if I'll dream again. Dream of him. Fortune was not with me today. I believe I upset the master of the house. Between that cat and the painting he foisted on me, my room is much more camped. As I stand there at a loss, the cat pulls something out from between the shelves. It appears to be some old notes. I bring the lamp to look at it. Peel the apple first, then give it to her. Take care regarding the color of the macaroons. Make certain you serve her tea at the correct time. Do not let the bird escape its cage. Under the bed is a blue... It's a list of warnings, each written in a different hand. The title at the top reads, "To the next unfortunate painter." It must have been left by artists who came to the mansion prior to me. Perhaps one started as something of a joke, and the others continued on with it. Seems the girl's habits make her especially difficult to paint. I doubt the other portraitists could work to the full extent of their capabilities under such conditions. Yet it is thanks to this opportunity was afforded to me, as unremarkable as I am. If I can manage to successfully paint her, I may just win that old man's patronage. Your paintings are too murky. Look at the colorful landscapes other painters have won awards for. The calculated detail in their use of color is most impressive. There isn't the taste of the intense animalistic hues you employ. You aren't suited to be a painter. Find some other occupation. For the umpteenth time, I recall the occasions when I was rejected at town exhibitions. I lift myself from the uncomfortable bed. The cat is nowhere to be found. Glance down at the floor reveals that my sketches are wantonly scattered about. The culprit must have escaped while I slept. Through all my attempts at painting, I have never been able to replicate the colors of the natural world. Each undertaking results in a turbid blur. I wish for nothing more than to capture the glimmer of the sinking sun on canvas. I gather up the murky sketches and sigh. Rain pounds against the window, so the fourth day begins. The girl brings an instrument and other things from goodness knows where and forces me to play make-believe with her. I can still only barely make out her frame within this shadowy room. If I could at least light the lamp, but perhaps she has some cursed illness that will kill her if she is exposed to the light. Time passes quickly. Once again, the day ends without even a hint of progress. I hear a loud noise coming from the window. It's pouring outside. Can't see the ground, but I can hear the raindrops. Every once in a while, there's thunder. I have so much time to spare, almost too much. Maybe we should go on another treasure hunt. Wait, that's right. I was searching for something. I've forgotten something important. But where was it? And what was it? Do you know? Is it here? Or over there? No, maybe there. Whew, I'm tired. It's frustrating not being able to move. To the next unfortunate painter, peel the apple first, then give it to her. Take care regarding the color of the macaroons. Make sure you serve her tea at the correct time. Do not let the bird escape its carriage. Under the bed is a blue cosmetics case. You must not touch it. I write this in all seriousness. Do not touch it. It looks like an upside-down tree. Won't open. It's the same bed that's in that painting, those dark stains. My cell phone is buzzing. The child stole the master's personal belongings again. I wish she'd consider the trouble she puts us maids through, and she's pulled the painter into her little games to boot. I feel so sorry for that man. Oh, take care not to snoop around the bed. When I tried to clean around it the other day, when I tried to clean under it the other day, she shooed me off, saying she'd clean it herself. I imagine she must have pilfered something else and hidden it under there. That's enough idle chatter. Next is the master's room. Huh? You want to know why the master is keeping that little girl? Truth be told, I stole a glimpse of the master's diary while I was cleaning it once. Turns out he lost his older sister in an accident when he was but a young boy. Yes. What he really wants is a portrait of his late sister. That must be why he adopted a girl who's her spitting image. Yes, that explains why she's always dressed the same way as well. The master does live all alone after all. I'm certain he's lonely. Huh? Under the bed? It's true, I don't think I've looked there yet. Let's see. Is something there, I wonder? She seems unhappy. A section of the seats is lifted up, but the area is shrouded in darkness. It's frustrating not being able to move, and maintaining this perspective is difficult. I haven't found anything to paint. Oh, there's the lamp. The flame has completely died out. There's a fire in the fireplace. Something's burning in it. A bundle of papers? Should I try painting? I haven't decided what to paint yet. So that won't open. out of the house. You know what? You want to be like that? I got a kennel for you outside. And you can sit outside until we're done today. How does that sound? A lamp might be able to shine some light inside that painting. If I paint a flame, it might brighten up the area inside the painting. Ah! Fire in the fireplace went out. Well, that's no good. Wait, is this lamp lit? Oh! So the lamp is lit. Oh my, do you know what I'm looking for? Then perhaps I could ask you to help. Yellow? The lamp lights up the underside of the bed. Sure enough, there's something underneath. A box? I memorize what the box looks like. What are you looking at underneath there? Blue box. Is this a box? I don't need... Wait, this color. This box is familiar to me somehow. But why? I get the feeling that it's best not to open it. But maybe it's okay to open it just a smidge. No, I probably shouldn't do it. I recall a painting I saw in the hallway. A still life with a fresh skull lying among some things like a glittering crown and an instrument, symbolizing the transience of life. It spoke to me of death, of the reaper that haunts my every step. No matter how much fortune I accumulate, I cannot take it with me. The only one who eases my mind as I lie on my deathbed, ravaged with illness, is her. The memories of those Hackleon days I spent with my beloved sister when I was a young lad. The nights when she sang to me asleep. The one thing I cannot recall is why she died. I remember a sunset very much like today's. I can picture her against the brilliant scarlet sun, falling to her death from that room, leaving me with no family at such a young age. There was another painting in that hallway, one that depicted a myth, a woman opening a box which contained every calamity imaginable. Perhaps I too am reaching out to a door that must never be opened. What is this? It's too dark inside to see anything. Perhaps the painting is too dark. I can't see. I think I need just the tiniest bit of light. What is this? It's like there's a dark fog inside. I can't see. What should I light it up with? No! That lamp won't work. It isn't lit. Perhaps this time I'll permit a bit of light. If I can... it's too bright. Maybe now I can see inside the box. No, I still can't make anything out. My hand is getting tired from holding the lamp. Oh no! Fire's spreading, it won't go out. You're so cruel putting me through this. I'll burn you to a crisp with your own flames. The victim was discovered in the studio, having been reduced to ash. However, the painting nearby was unchanged. Is there anything else that can light up a dark area besides a lamp? rain sounds quieter now. I think there was a bigger window somewhere. Ooh. It won't open. Maybe this window will. I wonder what time it is right now. I can't see inside the box, but there might be something painted within it. Maybe I should try lighting it up with the lamp like I did before. What is this? It's like there's a dark fog inside. I can't see. What should I light it up with? Spray? Oh, another cloudy day. Speaking of which, I think I heard thunder. The lightning won't help me see anything. It's scaring me, you monster! The studio of the missing artist was found to be full of shattered glass, as if a storm had blown through it. Blue. No, it's too bright. Even if I need light, a blue sky is too much. Strong light is bad for me. Get rid of it now. So we want it to be like, red? No, it's too bright. Don't paint the sky just because I need light. Strong light is bad for me. Get rid of it now. Wait. This glow. I cannot put off my work any longer. I turn on my heel and head to her room. The rain has long since stopped and night is falling, but I can paint by candlelight if need be. I knock but get no reply. Having no other recourse, I try the doorknob. It isn't locked. Glaring light pours in from the crack. I knew it. She only uses her aversion as a light and as an excuse to make it such that I cannot paint her. When I am gone, she... Oh, what words could possibly describe the beauty of the scene before me? Beams of light illuminate her as she dozes by the window. She cuts a beautiful figure, and yet what draws my attention even more is her flaxen locks of hair and rosy skin. The image of her dyed in the light of the setting sun is far more breathtaking than any of the portraits that hang in the old man's room. Her hue, clad in the robes of sundown, fills the dreary room. I stand frozen until the sun sinks before the horizon, unable to paint even a single thing. When I wake, the world outside the window shines white. The rain that had departed yesterday has returned, but only in smaller fits and spurts, and instead a thick fog envelops the mansion. In the midst of all this, she declares that she wants to go on a walk. A vast garden encompasses the mansion, and in the rain and fog turn it all the more into a meandering, perplexing maze. An angel sculptures glittered about, seem to sneer at any and all artists who find themselves at the mercy of her whims. She walks a little while, then quickly becomes weary and rests, only to jump up and begin walking again moments later. It's all I can do not to lose sight of the green umbrella she grips in her hands. At long last, I hear the babbling of water. There's a bench hanging from the ceiling? Was it always a bench? No, it was a chair. That's odd. An umbrella is leaning up against the easel. It's boring always painting me inside, yes? My complexion is better thanks to yesterday. It's true, her hair and skin have color now. I'll show you the garden for a change of pace. It's very large, you know. You might get lost. For all eternity. You seem to like that idea, don't you? Day 5. Oh dear, it's still raining slightly. Quickly now, before I melt in the rain. And you said it was green? Oh, that's correct. I thought you'd be more puzzled than that. But we're only getting started. Shall we go? The painting hasn't changed at all. Does an unchanging painting bore you? Well, I'm used to it. I think I'll stay here. And not because I forgot the way. Absolutely not. Or will you be kind enough to guide me? It won't open. It won't open. There are statues of angels. Might as well sketch all of them. And the next. Lastly. It depicts a young boy on a horse nearby a stream with a bridge over it. It's moth-eaten, but I think I see another person behind the boy. Is this a painting of... If it is, I'll need that bridge. And let's grab this bench. Is this bench from the garden? I dare say that girl is doing very well. At what you ask? Why, at following the master's instructions. Every single day she must dress the same way, style her hair the same way, wear the same flower which she must faithfully pick from the garden. After all, that flower was her sister's favorite. Let's not forget the lullaby she has to sing to him every night. Oh, graciousness, this is no time to be blathering on. These flowers require a lot of care, you know, so you best memorize the path to the flower bed to start. Starting from the back entrance, head straight to the red bench. You'll see on your right. From there, you should spot a green angel nearby, and the direction it's pointing. Yes, that's right, the direction of its bow. A little while after that, you'll come across a stream on your right with two different colored bridges built across it. Pass the first one by, then take the second yellow bridge. Make sure you don't cross the green one as it leads in the other direction. If you keep on for a bit, you'll find the place where the blue flowers bloom. So, red bench, green arrow, yellow bridge. Okay. The fog misleads people, trapping them forever. It's a cursed garden, paint it with care. The truth is, I've forgotten the way. Red. We'll go to the first landmark, don't get lost. Let's go on to the next after a short break. Then the green angel. Yeah. Sigh, you're showing patience. It's only polite to let a painting rest a while. And here I wanted to spend more time with you. Oh well, shall we go? All we need to do is cross this river. To start with, we'll need to find the first bridge. I have to paint both bridges. So the first bridge is green. Oh good, they only give me two colors. That's the first bridge. The second is beyond it. You've been painting a lot. Can you do it? Look, your brush is shaking. Are you okay? I can't hold the brush anymore. My vision's fading. Oh no. Isn't it nice wandering around the same area? Looks like there's a path farther on the girl's right-hand side. There's no need to be in such a rush. Yes. Oh! We'll begin by walking to the first landmark. The fog won't let up. I guess we get to hang out forever. Inside the studio is filled with something akin to a white mist. The artist in question is yet to be found, and impatience leads to bad art, you know. There's no need to be in such a rush. We could just stay here for all eternity. Yes. Now you seem to be alright. There we go, I got it. We'll go to the first landmark, don't get lost. Let's go on to the next after a short break. So we'll be on our way. Sorry to make you wait. Here's a reward for indulging me. The next landmark is... it's the Green Cupid, who I just drew floating in the air, but that's okay, he's flying. Yes, we follow where the Green Angel is pointing. Well, let's go. All we need to do to cross this river, to start with, we'll need to find the first bridge. We need to start with the one closest to us. I think the color of the bridge was... the bad one is green. That's the first bridge. The second is beyond it. You've been painting a lot. Can you do it? Look, your brush is shaking. Are you okay? We got it. Yes, I wanted to go beyond the yellow bridge. Thank you for leading me. It must have been hard. See, the flowers are blooming in this corner. They seem to be the same color as the one in her hair. Mine wilted, so I came to get a new one. He'll get mad at me if I leave mine faded. But these don't have any color either. This won't do me any good. Let's go. Do you know what color this flower is? But you've painted too much today. Don't you think you should rest? Or are artists compelled to take up their brushes whenever they stand before a canvas? Fine, but do it quickly and precisely. Paint it if you can. Okay, now. Too bad, this is the wrong color. Can you still hold your brush? Now. Too bad, this is the wrong color. You must be feeling awful by now. Oh, cool, you slowed it down for me, thanks. Oh dear, you painted it. Oh well, I guess I'll use this flower then. There's a trick to putting it in your hair. Well, shall we call it a day? Would you mind putting that sheet over me? I don't want anyone to see what happens now. And no peeking. Urge to peek intensifies. I'm really curious now. Oh god, this ends with my death. I have to know. Okay, damn it won't let me. I sit down on the bed. I cannot sleep. My mind is possessed by the vision of the girl dyed in the colors of the sunset. I frantically try to catch the scene I see in my mind's eye, but every attempt ends in failure, and I find myself fleeing my room. After wandering the mansion a while, I sense a presence in the hallway before me. It's the girl entering a room. She wears a blue flower in her hair on the left side, the same one as she picked in the garden. It was the old man's room that she entered. I don't sense her. Oh no, did she leave? The door's slightly open. I attempt to pass by, but my curiosity seizes me and I stand listening at the door. The faint sound of a song reaches my ears. Is she singing? If only the door had been locked, I may not have made that grave error. I gingerly peek through the crack in the door. The flame in the fireplace illuminates the countless girls that hang upon the wall. Under the watchful eyes, two shadows flicker in the firelight. The old man is curled up like a child in front of the fireplace. His shriveled hands gently caress the blue flower in her hair. The girl in tone strokes his face as he lies in her lap. She's singing quietly to herself. Is it a lullaby? I'm unable to see her face, but yet her love is as plain as the gesture she makes. My mind is all at once arrested with the image of the Madonna and the child. Have I seen something I should not have? But that girl. It has been 6 days since I arrived here. The curtains gleam softly. The rain of the past few days has left us, and a clear blue sky stretches above in its stead. Despite this, the girl's room is as dismal as ever. She buries herself in her bed, refusing to make an appearance. Even so, I finally manage to finish a sketch that matches the image imprinted in my brain. As the sun begins to set, she approaches the candles. She is curious about my progress, but her grace quickly deteriorates into a glare, betraying another oncoming tantrum. Words slip from my mouth before I can stop myself. Friend, are you there? Has it been 6 days since you've been here? You've painted so much for me. And now I have all these beautiful colors. As thanks, I'll let you pick the color this time. That's right, this is the end. You help me remember what's inside the box. See, aren't they beautiful earrings? I took them from the storage room. Which should I wear? I've been incredibly picky until now, so I'll each choose, since it's the last time. Isn't that nice of me? There's seashell earrings inside the box. The first is a scallop. Second is a spiral. Third is a talon shell. The fourth is the basket clam. Now then, could you paint it on my right ear? Which do you think would look best on me? Put it on my right ear, please. Oh, I like the fourth one. Isn't that her? This is her left ear. She wants it on her right ear. Right? Let's paint it white. I guess you still long for death. Fine, then I'll invert you, as you wish. The victim was discovered in the studio with their heads and limbs twisted in odd positions. Now then, could you paint it on my right ear? It's a painting of a girl looking over her shoulder. Make sure you paint it on my right ear. But right, I know. I think I got it. We gotta use the mirror, right? Oh, this is the wrong move. It must have come from a dressing table. The mirror is completely rusted. The invert thing was definitely my hint. Which do you think would look best on me? Put it on my right ear, please. Okay, so... just one last little trick. Were you not amused? I was a little confused for a second there, actually. You know what? And let's get a look at all these. I think I like the fourth one the best. So this is the earring you chose. I'll remember that. Keep this a secret between you and me. He gets mad if I look even slightly different. Dressing up makes me want to go out somewhere. The hills are beautiful this time of year, right? I'd like to go to the sea and collect shells, too. Oh, but I suppose I can't. Salt water and wind would be bad for my canvas. Oh dear, it's gotten rather dark in here. I think it's about time to return. Those stairs should let you out of here. Well, good night. Is this a painting of a door? I think I recognize the design on it. It's exactly the same as the door in the painting. I slump against the hallway and groan. I upset her so badly that she had me driven from the room. It stands to reason, I suppose. She shouldn't have to suffer such nonsense from an artist she met only days ago. What was I thinking, saying that to a girl her age? I know now why she insists on being a hindrance to anyone seeking to paint her portrait. I have my suspicions based on snippets of conversations I caught between the maids, and I confirmed them last night. She is a substitute, a proxy for the sister the old man lost when he was young. Seeks the illusion of his beautiful, tender sister to sweep away the fear of death. This is what caused him to adopt a girl who is her spitting image. She does exactly as he says, wearing the same clothes and flower as this sister of his, singing her little brother to sleep every night. But the old man truly desires an image of his sister in his youth as he remembers her. Thus he demands portraits to be made of the girl. Once he obtains his perfect portrait, he may no longer have any use for the girl who continues to grow older with each passing year. And if that day comes, she will once again find herself without any family to her name. Just she keeps her room as dim as she can, such that no painter can capture her form. But she has yet to realize her true value, the unique beauty she alone possesses. I can still picture the splendor of her frame against the light of the setting sun. Her existence brings color to my dreary paintings. Surely I am the only one who could. There's a noise from beyond the door, like that of something falling. I slowly open it, prepared for an object to come flying my way. Settling sun lights up the room as it did yesterday. The window hangs open. I do not see her anywhere. All that remains in the room is my canvas. The crimson curtains flutter in the wind. The window. My sister fell from the window in that room. A sinking feeling causes me to dash to the window. It takes my eyes a moment to adjust to the brilliant light. The flower bed below is stained red. No, I'm fearful of recalling any more. I never meant for... What have I done? By the time the servants carry her back to the room, she is at death's door. The bed is soaked with her blood. There is nothing anyone can do for her now. The servants murmur amongst themselves in fear and curiosity. They say that the original occupant of this room was cursed. The little brother, that is to say, the old man, arrives, and though he peers at the disastrous scene upon the bed, he does not seem to be distraught. He looks over the open window and stares into the setting sun. His shriveled hands are grasping the empty bird cage that lay in the corner. After a moment, he returns to her bed. Then he drags her out and sits her before the canvas. Servant Shrake understandably shows she's like a doll now. The doll's necks and arms and legs have all been horribly twisted. Paint. The little bird flew out the window. I only opened its cage to feed it, but it escaped. Because I was so upset, my sister leaned out the window to grab the bird as it sat on a branch. Her neck and limbs bent like a wilted flower. She was dyed dark red like the sunset. When she turned pale, it was beautiful. So very fleeting. I need to see it again. I need to see that beauty once more. Paint, she, before the color fades. Paint this fleeting beauty. Confine it to the canvas. Now fuck you, homeboy. What is this earring? My sister never wore anything like this. She always wore the bungled hair ornament that I made from a flower in the garden. What are you doing? Paint this radiance. You're a painter, aren't you? Do your job. Behold, look at this splendor, this elegance. Next, I knew I was in my studio. When did I return here? What befell the old man after that? What of the girl? A painting of her stands before me, spread so sickly with layers of messy paint that the model is unrecognizable, far more ominous than anything I painted before. Her dying moments were stolen from her. This dust-colored canvas is a testament to her hatred and my regret. I hid her away in the depths of my studio. She was still breathing as I painted her. One eye lay open, blankly staring at me the entire time. For the rest of my life, I will never forget that red pupil, as crimson as her blood in the setting sun. That's actually sad as fucking hell. How many years has it been since then? I'm well on in age now and taken ill. Like the old man before me, I sensed the presence of the Reaper haunting my every step. In the end, my paintings never took on yet, and yet she lies in the depths of my closed-off studio, in that dark, dingy basement. I could not keep my promise to her. My brush will never again paint a single thing, but perhaps... I can faintly see something like clouds. Is the sky beyond there? I haven't decided what to paint yet. I can see a tree in the distance. Looks like the branches of a dead tree. Maybe I have to take the stairs? The once broken stairs continue up. If I climb them, I might be able to wake from this nightmare. I heard a noise behind me. There's a seashell earring. You're back again. What an odd person you are. And I'd finally fallen asleep, too. I sleep and you wake me. I wake and you put me to sleep. You can't make up your mind, can you? But thanks to you, I remembered everything. The artist who painted me, the 7 days I spent with him. You want to know why I fell out the window? I didn't fall. It was my model, that girl. And I watched it all unfold from my canvas. I'm certain it was the sister's curse. They both fell out the window and died, yes? She had the same room, appearance, demeanor, and so she met the same end. No, I'm only teasing you. The manner of death was too embarrassing to talk about. So foolish. After that, I was covered in a sea of colors. Forgot everything as I sat here in the dark. Why I was painted, who painted me, what that model, that girl was thinking, and kept feeling like something wasn't right. So I began to think I wasn't complete. I asked everyone who came to me, but I do apologize for getting a little rough. I'm a portrait, so I tried to act like that girl who was my model. Perhaps I got a bit carried away. You, too, are very much like that painter. You're much quieter and gloomier than the others. On the 6th day, he presented his sketches. They were all such murky landscapes. Sunsets, maybe. They made me feel dreary, too, and yet, as he showed them to me, he said he wanted to keep painting me even after that job was over. Me, a model for such dismal paintings. How completely disrespectful. It was too much to take, so I scattered his sketches and threw them out the room. Or rather, the girl who served as my model did. But I don't think she was actually all that upset. Afterwards, she stood in front of the mirror and... It isn't polite to divulge a lady's secrets. Anyway, his dreary hue still haunts me. That girl and I, as her portrait, put him through many ordeals. It's time I ended it. Thank you, my silent painter. Say hello to your art dealer friend for me. I'm certain he'll like anything you paint. After all, a masterpiece like me vouches for you. Speaking of myself, please hang me in a large art gallery, with famous painters' masterpieces beside me, and paintings of fruit, tea, and snacks. It's more of one of a bird and a cat to chat with. Oh, but paint the bird and the cat separately. Oh dear, there goes my head. Well, it's about time you put that sheet over me. I have difficulty sleeping when it's bright. May I never wake again. I look forward to a nice, dark exhibition room. One day I may have one of your paintings beside me. I hope you keep practicing until then. Good night. Yeah, good night. I rouse myself in my infirmity and slowly brave the stairs down to the tower place. My chest screams in pain. The sun has begun to set outside. Finally, I arrive at the door. With shaking hands, I undo its many locks. I promised her, if you are yet waiting for me. Hey, pal, have you begun? Come up with any ideas for a new painting yet? Why'd you go and block the nice view? Sitting in the dark will only make you feel worse. Though I guess that works out pretty nicely right now. I have a painting I want to show you. Hold on, be gentle when you take the sheet off, and pay attention to light and temperature levels. She's delicate, you know. What's the matter? You're spacing out like your mind's gone somewhere else. What are you doing, reaching for your cell phone all of a sudden? It's like you just woke up from a dream, but you'll snap back to reality in a second. as soon as you see this painting. What do you see when you look at the painting? You see a girl with a blue flower in her hair, right? What? Hold up, what's going on here? It's supposed to be a portrait of a girl. It's a painting of a creepy girl, I swear. She had this cool, cursed look about her. Sure, it was old and worn down when I got it, but it wasn't pure white like this. It's completely faded and cracked now, man. Guess it wasn't preserved all that well. I should have guessed, but this stinks. I thought I was going to make a killing off this. Oh well, them's the break. Sorry, but could you get rid of this for me? Come on, I'll pay you back by promoting your painting when you finish it. Anyway, see ya. The painting is completely faded. Seems like it might crumble at any moment. After this job is over, I wish to continue painting for you. Posing on backdrops of fields, streams, coasts. I want to paint you and no other. You who shine so gloriously in the setting sun. Alright, that was pretty good, actually. I quite like that. You know what? Oh, so we're gonna find out what she did.